said I would've hit the ceiling. You said I should eat my feelings head held high. I won't take anyone down if I crawl tonight, but I still let everyone down when I change in size. And I went tumbling down trying to reach your high, but I scream too loud if I speak my mind.
Hello, people. Not planned, nothing. Just gonna do a stream. It may not be as fun as, well, I don't know how fun you guys think it normally is, but I think it's usually pretty fun. Tonight's not gonna be one of those nights, so I won't apologize. Anyway, I've had a shit day, to say the least. A horribly, horribly shit day. It all comes back down to religion, how awful it is, and how terribly fucks with people's brains and warps them into thinking that they're good and the decisions that they're making are good and are good for them and good for the people around them, and it just makes them turn everything off that makes them human. It makes them realize that other people are human as well. And it's been a bad day. So I figured I'd come and use this as a bit of a real life diary entry, which I don't have a damn diary. I have my husband, but he's heard all this stuff, and I just feel like hell. And it's because of certain things. Just number one, which is religion, and it still affects my life, even though I'm not a part of it, but it still affects my life every day. And people say you shouldn't criticize religion because it brings people comfort. And what about somebody like me? What about somebody like me that needs comfort? But the thing standing in the way of the people who could provide me comfort is their fucking religion. I mean, seriously. So once again, fuck your fucking beliefs. Fuck your fucking fairy godfathers. It causes real pain to people, and I'm living fucking proof. I'm even human. It's fucking amazing, isn't it? So, I wish I had something good to talk about. There's nothing but fucking absolute hell going on in the news right now. And it's all religiously fucking based. I have my beautiful daughters. And my absolutely wonderful husband. And they are probably, no, they most definitely are the only things in my life right now that bring me happiness and like actual happiness, not just satisfaction in the moment. We're all guilty of that shit. There's a difference, but it's so hard to be able to try and rationalize these things and reason them out whenever you have the capacity to think a certain way, and you know that the people around you have the same capacity as well, but they just choose to not do it because they're afraid. They're afraid of what they'll discover. They're afraid of what answers they won't have. They're just fucking afraid. And what do you do with people like that? I mean, I'm constantly made to feel like I'm at fault. I'm constantly made to feel like I'm the weirdo. I'm constantly made to think that I'm a bad person. Simply because I can't believe in nonsense. Like, I literally can't. I cannot do it. I can't make my brain work that way. And because of that, I'm punished for it. There's no other way to describe it. I lost every single one of my friends because I finally came out and told people that religion was bullshit. And most of my friends were family members because I came from a very small town. So all of these people I've known my entire life have just turned their backs on me, and I'm still currently going through one of the toughest things I've ever gone through in my life. And I was always the person that everybody would go to for help if they were having any kind of issues, whether it be at work, at home, with their parents, with their significant other, or they would just didn't feel good. They always came to me. But as soon as I'm no longer in that position anymore to be able to help them the way that I used to be, they have no use for me. And being treated like you're not a person, I think, is probably worse than physical abuse. I mean, because you get some bruises, you get some broken bones, some scratches, whatever. Your body will take care of that. It'll heal it up. You hurt somebody's heart, that never heals. You can put a Band-Aid there, whatever it may be. You could put something in the place of that, but it's still not the same. And I know that this is a rant, and I know that most of you just don't want to hear this shit. You want it to be giggly, you want it to be fun, but people, please understand, this is the entire reason that I started doing these types of things. Because I've been so affected by religion my entire life that these kinds of things, like what is happening to me right now, like I'm falling to pieces right now. And this happens a lot. And it's because of religion. Because that shit dictates how these people think. And they punish me for it. And it's like, I mean, I guess I'm just a weird person, and I would never treat someone like that simply because of an idea. I would never deny anybody emotional comfort. I would never deny anybody my love, my support, based on a belief, or the lack of a belief, or whatever. Never. Ever, ever. And that's what I'm confronted with all the fucking time. So it's just like, I mean, the stuff that's going on, it's affecting me. It's affecting my life. And I'm in another country. I'm trying to just be a normal person and just function like every other person does. And I need to get the visa stuff straightened out, and I'll do that when I get back to the States and stuff. And it's just like, that's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to change anybody else's lives except my own and my children's. And my hands are being tied behind my back at every turn. And it's just, and one person can only take so much. And you can only bite your tongue so much before you're just like, please just stop with the fucking nonsense. It is literally driving me insane. Talk like a normal human being. Treat me like you would any other human being on this planet. It's like I'm just being tolerated because I have to. Or because all of these people have to. So anyway, people think that it doesn't affect anyone. It may not be affecting me physically, but I can promise you, mentally and emotionally, it's still hell. It's still absolute hell. So, please don't come at me with your fucking arguments about it brings comfort to people. Yay, it brings comfort, but if it brings one person fucking pain, it's wrong. Just one person, if it brings them pain, it is wrong. There's nothing that I say or nothing that I try to share that brings anyone any pain. Me telling you that life is a bitch and this is reality, and when you die, is not inflicting pain on you. It's giving you an unfortunate truth, and you allow it to hurt you. That's the only, that is it. You don't like reality, so you lash back out at me in the only way that you can, and that's by psychological fucking blackmail. This isn't just one individual either. It's all of them. I'm demanded and demanded and demanded to show respect. But not one person shows me respect. I'll show people respect. I will not show ridiculous, nonsensical bullshit respect. Ever. Ever. If I can prevent one child from growing up in some shit like this, then I guess I did something. And that's my whole point. That's the whole thing. There may be some little girl out there kind of searching around and going, oh, God, what is up? Like, well, is there any other answers? Or nobody can, and I'm not a guy, and I'm approachable, and I'm friendly, and I want these girls to be able to come turn to me. I don't want to be anybody's idol or anything like that. I don't want any recognition. A high five every once in a while, that'd be good, yes. But if I could be that for just one person, just one logical person that I always needed. I always needed that when I was a kid. And then even further into adulthood. I just needed one person around me that had a bit of sense. And I did for a little while, and then they died because they were old. But I'm not old, and I don't want someone to have to deal with that. Like, have somebody on their side, then they die, and then they have no one. I want people that are of my age and younger to have this mindset. Why is that too much to ask? Reason and logic, and not trying to push dogmatic bullshit onto children. I don't think that's too hard. You wait till they're 18 and they can think for themselves and allow them to choose. That's the only moral way to do it. It's the only ethical way to do it. Children's minds are so fucking impressionable. Yet people push dogmatic shit onto them. Hi, Carrot. Hi, chat. I know. I'm ranting. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Pop you guys up on screen. This shit is just so frustrating. It is so frustrating because it's like, I know these people are not idiots. I know that they have common sense. But when it comes to this, there's just no budging. I don't know. I blame you guys. All of you guys that chit chat with me and talk to me and stuff. You make me stick to these standards, I suppose, of bullshit is bullshit is bullshit. And it's not to be tolerated. So I'm used to this kind of thing, and then I come back into contact with some fucking crazy, and I fall apart. I really do. Hi, D. Long time no see, man. Yes, I know. You have a wrench in every single chat and live stream that I see you in, so I had to grace you. be special because I don't give wrenches to people unless they're like in my inner circle. So, but you're awesome. You've always been awesome. So, you're special. You get one. All right. So let's see. They behave like narcissists. You're made to feel crazy, and they come at you to repent. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. That's all there is to it. All right, Adam. What did you say? Absolutely right. It's the worst thing possible one can do to another. The only good is you meet new people, and it all makes you stronger. It makes everything else sweeter. You're right. But it's so hard right now. Jesus, it's so hard right now. And I do appreciate you guys, so thank you. Oh, stop being such a girl, Carrie. And most of the people that I do come into contact with are pretty awesome. So I do have to say that. Some of you are pretty fucking out there, though. You really are. So it's but it's nice. It really is. Okay, so I'll give you people a little bit of my history. It's not too much, but I struggled for a really long time being addicted to prescription medications. I was an adult, and I took them for a long time, and my tolerance went up, so I started taking more, and it just progressed. I mean, it wasn't a conscious decision. It just happened, and it did, and I almost died a couple times, but I finally pulled myself out of it, and I've been clean for over a year, and I'm very proud of myself, and I encourage anybody else that's having the same issue, please, you will die from it. You will. There's no doubt about it. That there's only one ending to that road, and it's death. And so, if that's what you want, go for it. But I would encourage you to find somebody that actually gives a shit about you, and they'll help you. They really will. So, that was my husband for me. I went cold turkey, and it was not pleasant. Not pleasant at all, but I'm much better now. When you take those kinds of medications and stuff, they obviously affect your brain. And so they affect your brain, and that's why you get high, and that's why you don't worry about anything, and that's why you're not depressed anymore. So obviously it's going to have some effects on you. And the doctors and stuff don't tell you that. And they don't tell you that, yes, you could take this medication for a short amount of time, but you're probably going to suffer for quite a few weeks after you stop taking it. And you might not ever be able to stop taking it because it might rewire your brain, and that's true. So for the past year, I've been clean, and I've literally had to reprogram myself on how to deal with stress, how to deal with anxiety and stuff like that, because you take medication for 7 years, you forget how to deal with stress besides taking a pill. Or taking 4 in my case. Yeah, I was on a pretty high dose of Klonopin and some other assortments, and I was taking up to 8 milligrams a day, if not more, sometimes 10. It just depended. But I'm doing fine, and I'm off of it, and that part's over. I'll never go back to it because I'll never put my children through that again. Because not only did it affect me, it affected my kids. It turned their mother into something that I am not proud of, and I wasn't as involved. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Now, at this point in my life, I've stopped doing that. I've moved on. I got out of a bad marriage. I'm with a great man now. My girls are doing wonderful, and I'm getting everything back on track again. Because that's all my life has been, is just trying to manage my addiction without anybody finding out. So I let a lot of things go. So, but you can come out on the other side. You really can. But you have to have people there that are going to support you through that and not give up on you whenever you finally come off the medications, but your brain is still recovering. And you have to have those kinds of people around you, because that's why most people stay in inpatient rehab, because you go to detox and then they send you to a facility that has other people in it that are trying to learn how to be sober, learning to live sober, okay? And those people that are there, they know what's coming. They know that somebody that just came off benzoids or benzos are gonna be a little bit sideways with it when it comes to the brain. So that's why they send you to those places whenever you detox, or after you detox, should I say. So if you don't go into that and you're not around people that are aware that you're going to act freaking crazy and you're going to act erratic for a little while until you get your ground smooth and going again as best you can, then you'll fall back. And that's what happened to me. And I'm not necessarily blaming the people around me, but the support and stuff wasn't there. So it's like you need to be around people that can understand that you're not going to be all that you are capable of for a little while. So don't turn your back on those people, please. If you have anybody in your family that is coming off of any kind of an addiction, any kind, whether it be food, drugs, whatever, it makes you happy in the brain, all in the same spot. It's just something else giving you that rush. So if they need you, they really need you, and they need you to be understanding that their crazy is going to hit some peaks, and it's going to hit some lows, and then it's going to hit some middle parts. But you've got to be tough enough. If you love that person, you've got to be tough enough to stand there beside them. And if you're not, they will fail. Because it hurts so much to watch people that you love look at you with disgust when you're trying your hardest to be better and get better and do better. And it hurts. So what do you do to make that hurt stop? You want to use again. And then you have somebody telling you, just go and take the medication again. You were so much better when you were on the medication. So I had to take things into my own hands and get away from that. And I'm clean for over a year. I had help, of course. I had help. But I didn't have help from the people that I should have. And I still don't have help from the people that I should have. So, it's like I've made so many changes, and I know I put myself in that position by getting addicted to those medications. But at the same time, it's like I obviously made a huge step and a huge effort to turn these things around. And I didn't have the support. So then I took matters into my own hands and just said, fuck you all. You're not going to be the death of me. And now I'm the bad guy. That's not fair. It's not. And I can promise you, I would never do that to anybody that I care about. Ever. When I was on meds, when I was on those pills, I would try to hide my addiction. So that would force me Or that would lead me to choose to tell a lie before telling the truth, just to cover my own ass. I'm aware of that, and I'm not proud of it. And I'll live the rest of my life trying to make sure that I do outlive that short period of time in my life where I just couldn't be trusted. So it's just one thing after another keeps getting in my way of being able to do that, and people think it's some sort of vendetta or some sort of rebellion or something like that, and it's like, no, it has nothing to fucking do with you. This is about me being a normal human being again, without any medications, and just going on with my life so I can make my kids proud. That's it. My daughters have been the biggest support and the biggest cheerleaders during all of this. And I hope that they know that if they were ever put into a position like this, their mother will be there for them. It doesn't matter what they do. And that's the way it should be with all loved ones. But some people think that they can use that as leverage. And that's disgusting. So, Wendell, you can't be trusted with nukes. Why is that? Alright, you motherfuckers. Make me laugh. I am so tired of crying. Make me laugh. Wendell, come on. Time to fly in on your rope. Whee! Oh, I have a new one, but I don't think he's here. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it on this screen or not. Alright, let's see. Let me get rid of the carry. I will play a little bit of music. You guys should laugh at this. It'll make me laugh, I know. Alright. There you go, Wendell.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young
Alright,
man
people,
sawing on
watch.
the fiddle and playing it hot.
I'll give you
And the
5
devil jumped
seconds.
up on a hickory stump.
4,
Boy, let me tell you
3,
what. I guess you didn't know it, but
1.
I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you play pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I'll bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, cause I think I'm better than you. The boy said, my name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet, you're gonna regret, cause I'm the best that's ever been. Johnny, you're awesome up your bow and play
Do it one more time.
hard. Cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil using cards. And if you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold. But if you lose, the devil gets your soul. The devil opened up his case and he said, I'll start this show. And fire flew from his fingertips and he rosin up his bow. And he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And then a band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this.
Alright, Tevin, your turn. Go.
When the devil finished, Johnny said, well, you're pretty good, old son. But sit down in that chair right there and let me show you how it's done. Down, down, run, boys, run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the red pan, picking out dough. Ready to dog back, no chop, no.
Alright. Go, Tevin! He's gonna kill me.
The devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. He laid that golden fiddle on the ground.
Okay, that nonsense is over. Alright, I'm laughing. I made myself laugh. Thanks, babe. Thanks for making those little animations for me. They are fucking fantastic. He didn't steal your boots, Wendell. Oh God, yes, I know. Well, that's why I have a brick wall behind Wendell. So he has ammunition in case a pig shows up. Oh my God, you just gave me an idea. I'm gonna have to get a pig. Oh no, this will be fantastic. Hey, MC, how are you? How are you? How are you? You missed the crying fest, man. I was just pouring my guts out. You missed it, you missed it. It's alright, I'm over it now. I got it out. I've gotten it out. If anyone complains, let them know they can have a rock. Are you calling me a rock thrower? You're right. I would throw a rock. I would throw anything. I'm one of those throwers. It's better than a swinger, at least to give us what fuck. It's better than someone who swings at other people. Hits. Shit like that. Oh no. Merkel Madness. Yeah, if anybody has any links. If you have any links in the that you want to share with me that would be funny. Or something that you want to see, let me know and I'll pop it in my video player real quick. Because like I said, I don't have anything planned. I just came on here to freaking rant and feel a little bit better. Because goddamn, I feel like shit. Just so sad. Yeah, I mean, it's the sad part is just coming to realize that you're never going to convince those people and you're never going to change those people's mindset about you. And it's usually the ones that you care about the most, and it just sucks, man. So, alright. Now, is this going to get me flagged? Normally, I look at these kinds of videos before I watch them. So, I know I'm not going to get flagged. But is this shit going to flag me? Probably. It's coming from the chat. Oh, well, fuck it. Let them burn this one down. Okay. Hang on, and I'll play it. Alright, here we go. Oh my fucking god.
Эй, братья, давайте беспричинно побьем этих неверных. О, mein бедные беженцы, вы страдаете от этих белых швайне. Эй, швайне, не обижать беженцев, они гроссые страдальцы, они многое пережили. Повернись, когда я с вами разговариваю.
Oh my god.
О, mein liebe Transi, вы такие бедные.
Dear God, what am I watching? You alt-right little bastard. You set me up. Okay, MC, yeah, I know. People have to change their mindset themselves. They have to decide, but what about the fallout in the meantime? You're not sure what this video was about? You little shit. Great. Okay, Wendell's entertained, so it must be fucking horrible. Great.
Дайте я вас пожалею! Эти глупые швайны-мигранты кидали вас камни! Такие нетолерантные свиньи! О, мои бедные беженцы геи! Вы такие просто страдали, я вас так же...
Gay refugees? Those are all dead. They killed them back in Syria and shit. How could they be gay refugees? Oh god, I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
О, mein бедный жертвы Холокост, трансвестит иудеи, простите меня, я такая виноватая. О, mein бедные беженцы геи веганы, вы больше страдали, я буду жалеть вас. Да ладно, если auf die Weste, ich muss zwei bis ausweisen für sie und ihre Frau.
Шишка! Добрый мессия! Его любит весь мир и, конечно, Россия! Чтобы еще популярнее он стал! Підпишись на наш канал.
Dear God. My poor gay vegan refugee. Holy shit. Leave it to the chat troll to come up with some funny ass shit. Some offensively funny ass shit. That is why I love my viewers. You never disappoint. Alright, what's next? Somebody else. Drop me a link. Oh, Adam, you have one. Okay. Oh, no. Seriously, man. I'm only going to play this because it's you, and I trust that this is suitable for my channel. Please do not disappoint me. I'm playing the link you sent me. So. Oh, God. Tell me it's not bad. You're not gonna tell me, are you, bastard? I'm not even gonna tell you people what it is. I know what it is because well, you could click on the link, I suppose. But don't do it! Wait till I play it! Let it be a surprise!
Lyra, there is a dead human in our house.
Oh, hey! How did he get here?
Lyra, what did you do?
Me? I didn't do this.
Explain what happened, Lyra.
I've never seen him before in my life.
Why did you kill this person, Lyra?
I do not kill people. That is my least favorite thing to do.
Tell me, Lyra, exactly what you were doing before I came home.
All right. Well, I was upstairs.
Okay.
I was sitting in my room.
Yes.
Reading a book.
Go on.
And well, this guy walked in.
Okay.
So I went up to him.
Yes.
And I stabbed him 37 times in the chest.
Lyra, that kills people.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
How could you not know that?
Yeah, I'm in the wrong here. I suck.
What happened to his hands?
What's that?
His hands. Why are they missing?
Well, I kind of cooked them up and ate them.
Lyra.
Well, I was hungry, and well, you know, when you crave hands.
Why on earth would you do that?
I was hungry for hands. Give me a break.
Lyra.
My stomach was making the rumblies
Lyra!
that only hands would satisfy.
What is wrong with you, Lyra?
Well, I kill people and I eat hands. That's two things.
Jesus Christ! Adam! Okay, Adam, so I want to tell you a story. Yesterday, Wasky and I were walking back home from the shop. All right. We started having a discussion about, I think I was reading a message you had sent me, that you had sent me directly. It was the unicorn conversation we were having, yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. So we're talking about unicorns versus Pegasus and stuff like that. And I said I favored Pegasus more because I that's the one I like. They're a bit tougher than unicorns. So anyway, so we were talking about that, and my husband made the comment of that I'm a unicorn because I'm a female liberal with a brain. So, or I'm a Pegasus, like one in a million, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, so that got us talking about, he said, what are the female bronies called again? And I said, Pegasisters. And then that got me to saying, you know, if the bronies didn't exist, then the Pegasisters wouldn't exist. And we kind of got a little bit philosophical about it. So anyway, I realized that as I was talking to my husband and we're getting closer to the front door, it kind of just hit me. And I was like, I know entirely too many terms that are used by bronies to be able to have this fucking conversation. It flows a little too easily out of my mouth. And it just all of a sudden hit me all at once that I know all of the brony freaking terms. Like I can translate brony to normal people. Oh, Jesus Christ, I almost said normies. Oh my fucking God. Do you see what you people do to my brain? Do you see what you do to my brain? Oh my God. Wendell, is there any dead bodies in this link? I need to know. Like, I need to know. Oh, there's a... Okay. Yep, there's dead bodies. This is pretty much the same thing, but it's freaking Llamas. Why? Now I have weird shit in my freaking up next suggestions and stuff. Great. I just got rid of all the Nazi shit because you people keep sending me Nazi clips because you're sick. So that just went away, and now I'm gonna have brony shit. Great. It's great.
Carl! There is a dead human in our house!
Oh, hey! How did he get here?
Carl! What did you do?
Me? I didn't do this.
Explain what happened, Carl!
I've never seen him before in my life.
Why did you kill this person, Carl?
I do not kill people. That is my least favorite thing to do.
Tell me, Carl, exactly what you were doing before I got home.
All right, well, I was upstairs.
Okay.
I was sitting in my room.
Yes.
Reading a book.
Go on.
And, well, this guy walked in.
Okay.
So I went up to him.
Yes.
And I stabbed him 37 times in the chest.
Carl, that kills people!
Oh.
Okay, so the way they say each other's name is the funniest part to me. Not what they're talking about. It's like, Carl. It's like, somebody slap him in the head.
Wow, I didn't know that.
How could you not know that?
Yeah, I'm in the wrong here. I suck.
What happened to his hands?
What's that?
His hands. Why are they missing?
Well, I kind of cooked them up and ate them.
Oh, God.
Carl!
Well, I was hungry, and, well, you know, when you crave hands, that's...
Why on earth would you do that?
I was hungry for hands. Give me a break.
Carl!
My stomach was making the rumblies
Carl!
that only hands would satisfy.
What is wrong with you, Carl?
Well, I kill people and I eat hands. That's two things.
Okay. This freaking video is 18 minutes long. I'm not watching 18 minutes of Carl. I can't do it. Alright, let me show you people some of my funny stuff. Oh, nope. David has a new one. Alright, David. Let me give it a look. What kind of bullshit is this? Great. Freaking great. Do some family-friendly humor, boys, please. Where are the girls at tonight? Sausage fest as usual. See, this is why I try to make friends with other female skeptics in this freaking community. But they're just freaking dicks. Well, all they're concerned about is dick. You start talking to one of the guys that they talk to a lot, and they get all territorial and shit and bitchy. It's like, calm your tits, believe me. I've got plenty of man waiting at, well, usually sitting right beside me whenever I'm doing these streams with your fucking crappy boyfriends. It's like, ugh. Believe me, he'll find a new gamer bitch in about 8 weeks. Whenever the high goes away that he gets every time he bends you over. So, yeah, there's that. Remember that. You are a dime a dozen, gamer girl. Or cam girl, I should say. Not gamer girl. Gamer girls are cool. Cool as shit. But you people know who I'm talking about. Those girls that just slide into these types of conversations with a few keywords and don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but they hang their tits out and they go, look at me. I'm shaking my boobs right now, like, good God. Yeah. So anyway, that's all they're worried about. They have penis on the brain. You have penis brain. Because you guys are easy pickings on the internet, like, for real. For real. And but take it from me, your story will not end the way that Wasky and my story has ended up. It won't happen. You'll end up with, like, an Aaron type bitch up in your bed. So, be careful, gentlemen. Do not stick your dick in crazy. I repeat, do not stick your dick in crazy. Especially if it comes from the internet. Alright, let's go.
Piraten sind frei, ihr seid Piraten. Riesiges Spaß macht die Seeräuberei. Tut, was ihr wollt, denn Piraten sind frei. Ihr seid Piraten. Und du ein Pirat-Pagei. Wir haben den Plan. Er wird uns zu der Truhe führen.
Jesus Christ. What is this shit? Are y'all trying to get me flagged? Alright, I do not condone the Hitler shit. I don't. But let's see. Let's see if I can critique it. Yeah, this is critique it.
Los, holt sie aus, Stecker! Bestimmt sind wir bald da! Wir graben sie aus! Ich kann schon fast die Beute spüren! Wir öffnen das Schloss!
Oh my god. Dude, I can't. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me for this. Nope. No. The chat is back. Yep, I knew better than to trust you shits. Carrot? Pudding? Pudding would be cold. Are you talking about pudding? Like American pudding? Or are you talking about like pudding UK version? Shane. Come on, man. Alright, is this gonna be okay? See, this is bad, but I can't even trust you guys. Pork chop sandwiches. What in the hell is it? How long is it? It's 39 seconds. I'm sure it's going to be offensive as hell if it's only 39 seconds, because it only takes 39 seconds to horrify the masses. Jesus Christ. Okay, mashed potatoes. Well, that'll make you crusty because of like, ew, just no. Stick with humans, alright? Stick with humans. Just stay away from the crazy bitches. Is it that hard? I don't think it is. Shit.
You're not cooking.
Yeah, dude.
Pork chop sandwiches. Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here! What are you doing? Go! Get the fuck out of here, you stupid idiot! Fuck, we're all dead! Get the fuck out! My God, did that smell good?
Detective, there's no going and you tell me do things. I done running.
This is awful, Shane.
G.I. Joe!
Jesus Christ, Shane. Jesus Christ. No, I'm not putting the links to these videos in the freaking description. No. I'm not. It is. It is offensive. This one is safe. G.I. Joe does not talk like that. Is that the real voices for the video? No, I can't. David, that one's not safe. It needs to be like funny, like something you'd show a normal person.
Who goes there? Zap! Whoa! With a wave of my finger.
Okay, this one's pretty funny. I can deal with this one. I can deal with this one, Wendell. Okay, I think this one should make you laugh. Should make everybody laugh. Oh, God. Alright, let's see.
Huh? Electricity.
Oh yeah, so hot.
Who goes there? Zap! Whoa! With a wave of my finger and a flick of my dick, one zap from me will kill you quick, so get on your knees to suck and blow, but not right now, I've got to go!
Fuck, I hate when he rhymes.
Oh my God! Oh, I freaking can't. Oh no. Ugh. My face hurts now. Yay! You guys made me smile. Thank you. Oh no. Oops. Ugh. What next? Alright, I need like a 2-minute break. I need to get some coffee. I'm tired of sitting here drinking Coke. So I shall leave you guys momentarily, and I'll be back. If anybody wants to come in, message me on Twitter, and I'll open up Skype and stuff, okay? I just want to bullshit. That's it. I don't want this to be any serious stuff, so Anyway, I'll be back in just a minute. Way to go, Tevin. Booty girls don't work with Devin went down to Georgia. Okay, I'm done. I have returned. I am here. Anyway, so nobody messaged me. Nobody wants to come and talk to me. I see how it is. You bastards. You total bastards. Whatever. It's fine. Sure. Anyway. So, I don't really have much more to talk about because I wasn't going to make this about any kind of like news or anything. Just want to sit here and just crap. I'm so sorry. I didn't see that you said that you could. You're at work. You're at work. Okay, you're at work, so you can't. That means you can't. I'm obviously not talking about you people that are at work or busy. You assholes that are just sitting here listening to me ramble on. You could. You absolutely could. If you're just sitting here just bullshitting, pop your headphones in, send me a message, and I will send you my information for Skype. Herder. Yeah. Wah, wah, wah. Whatever, David. Whatever. Let's see. Car noise? Okay, fine. Alright, Adam. I will log into Skype then. And you can come chit chat. Let me pull it up. Oh, I gotta roll smoke first because I am very, very under smoked at this moment. My husband just asked me if I feel any better. Yes, my darling, I do feel better. I got the tears out. Of course I feel better. That's how girls feel better. I do. Okay, so, what is my telephone number? Oh, I don't need it. I'm signing in Skype. Duh. Alright, let's see. I can't even remember. I have so many different logins. Alright, got it. I'm gonna bring Mithridate in, people. He is my brony buddy. No, he's actually a really good friend. Really, really good friend. Like, for real. For real. Not just, oh, yeah, I know this guy. Like, he's a friend. Here comes Skype. Okay. Yes, I see you. I shall call you. Answer your phone.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
Do I have video on?
No, no video. No video. You don't need it on.
Excellent.
Yeah,
I
you're
hope
good.
it's not too noisy, but I've got a new district, so now it's pretty much all driving, so I got a couple of hours.
Oh, fantastic. You can sit here and chill with me for a few minutes. Oh, so did I absolutely cringe you out, being a total girl?
Nah, it sounded pretty reasonable, and you gals need to talk your shit out sometimes.
Yeah, that. If we don't, then that's when we get all stabby and shit. That's not healthy for anyone.
No, but usually we're the ones going stabby when we don't handle things.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You just make a stab.
Yeah, we're a bit of the instigators, to a degree. That's for sure. Without a doubt. Hang on, I'm trying to roll smoke and trying to get you pulled up. I don't even think... I'm trying to get your icon pulled up. I don't know if I have it in my thing. I thought I did. It's okay. I'll add you. So people can see your beautiful pony.
Oh yes, I'm slowly corrupting the world. I'm happy you know all the terms and lingo.
Dude, I was amazed. I was like, did I really just say clopping and brony and bronycon and Pegasisters and oh my god?
It is not good that you bring up clopping in a regular conversation.
No, it's not. That's why I was just like, holy shit. Holy shit. But it means I've been paying attention, though. Right?
Yeah, I suppose, yes.
Yeah, so,
at least there's that.
So obviously I'm listening to the shit you're saying. I am paying attention.
I've got a surgeon buddy, the one who I tried to get to go out to the rally you went to.
Yeah.
He actually got into trouble with one of his patients since he's practicing and stuff like that because there was a woman there with her daughter in the hospital and he like, oh yeah, that's Rainbow Dash and Celestia, like good, and the mother actually reported him.
What?
Because he creeped him the fuck out.
Because he mentioned them?
Yeah, pretty much. She was like, is that like a pedophile? You have to look into them.
Oh my
and he's
God.
not. I've just been around him too much.
Okay. That's awful.
So he actually got into trouble, yeah. And in England, they're not allowed to say, what is it, mothers, expectant mothers. They have to say expectant person or something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Because it makes people feel bad that can't have babies but want to. It's like, what?
Yeah. Absolute nonsense. Yeah. We don't have much of that here, thankfully.
Yeah. That is absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe I don't have your crop in my list. I thought I had everybody's crop. I'm looking. I'm going through it.
No worries. Are we live so they can hear?
Yeah, it's live.
All right. Fuck you, Wendell. Ponies with hats is better.
Oh, no. Them's fighting words, I'm sure. He's going to spaz out in the chat. Oh, God.
Good. I can't read it now since I'm driving.
Oh, God. Let me see if I can pull something up on the screen. Here, I'll pull the chat up on the screen.
How are you feeling otherwise? All good with just having it spoken out?
Yeah, I feel better now. Like, it just needed to purge some of that shit, and it's like, people don't, it's really hard for people to take me serious for some reason whenever I say, like, Christianity is still a pretty strong force in my life, even though I don't participate in it. So I just wanted, I know it's a little bit like attention-seeking behavior whenever you get real emotional and just like pour it out on people, especially in a place like this. But whenever, I think I need to like put my money where my mouth is and just kind of show people like, look, this is why I'm so serious about the things that I talk about, because it still affects me even as a 35-year-old woman. So I've tried for probably like the last 5 or 6 hours just to shake it off and to just, okay, there's nothing to talk about. There's no sense that's going to be made out of nonsense. And I just couldn't shake it loose. But now I feel better. I really do. Free therapy. The internet.
Are most of the people who don't seem to get it European? Because we tend to have a different perspective on religion. I mean, I can't really relate to the religious stuff, even though my mother was pretty highly religious.
Yeah. It's just...
It's a different world.
It is. It really is. And it's frustrating to try to explain it to people that just... They haven't experienced it themselves. Because most people think of, like, Christianity as, like, you go to church, you pray a little, maybe you get some black smears on your head, or say some Hail Marys, and get some comfort whenever you find out somebody's sick or dying or somebody's dead. You know, just in times of joy and in times of grief is what people relate to churches. But it's so much more than that, and that's the problem I have with it. If that's all it was just giving people comfort, there'd be no problem, but it's giving people comfort at the expense of others, and I can't tolerate that. I just I can't.
Being put through that, what is it in English? The exclusion or whatever from entire family, the entire circle. That is absolutely one of the worst things that a person can be put through.
Yep. Just
So
just
it
being
will
cut
make
off.
you new and improved.
That's for sure. It's definitely showing me what I'm made of. That's for damn sure. I mean, because I was sheltered as hell. I mean, just for the simple fact of I never wanted for anything. And I still don't want for anything except for like the attention or, well, I don't even want it anymore, but just like that love that I gave to other people, I just wanted it back in return, and it always came at a price, and I'm not willing to pay that price anymore. So, and it, like I said, it's not just one person, it is a bunch of them, and they see me as like a plague, and if they touch me, they're going to get marked too, and it would take hardly any effort to make that mindset of me go away. But they refuse to do it because this is my punishment. My punishment for getting divorced is being outcasted from the community and from the family. And I can't do anything about it because my female friends have been completely, they have been told up front, not by their husbands or their fathers if they're not married, that they cannot have any contact with me.
That is extremely cultish.
You think? You fucking think? So, I mean, I know, with girls need other girls so we can, throw our emotional shit on each other. We need that socialization and that camaraderie. That's just how girls work. And not having that for the first time in my life is unbelievably difficult. I mean, because there's some things that I go through that I need another chick's ear for. My husband can only understand to a certain point. So, and like you guys can only understand certain things to a certain point. Like I talk to you on a daily basis. I talk to Wendell, Tevin, Shane, pretty much everybody that's in the chat, except for a few. I talk to you guys every single day. So it's like, there's only so much you guys can relate to.
Yeah, we are not the best contacts.
But you are, because you keep it real.
I wouldn't even say that much.
You do.
Just look at Wendell.
Come on, man. There has been quite a few times where you have made me confront quite a few hard truths about a few different subjects that we've talked about, and I've conceded to. Yep, you're right, you asshole. And those are private conversations, so I'm not going to talk about them here. But it's just you guys, you all bring something to the table to a degree. Even Wendell, and I don't even speak. I do speak to Wendell. I'm one of the few people that's actually heard his voice. Oh. So, but God, he's my mascot for my stream. For fuck's sake, I absolutely adore the little shit.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Heart of gold. But I don't know. Is there Kool-Aid? Psycho is asking me if there's Kool-Aid with the culty behavior. It has to be alcohol. It has to be alcohol free because alcohol is looked down upon.
You're in England. Just use it all.
Mm. Yeah,
You're kind of lucky in that regard since you're in another country. It's pretty easy to make new contacts, especially if you've got some female hobby like sewing or some shit.
Yeah, it is. But it's very difficult at the same time because I have people back there talking shit and I can't save myself except the only thing that's going to save it is just time and people being able to go, okay, obviously they were full of shit. Obviously she's not worshiping Satan and and running away from everything she knows because she's a brat. I didn't run away from anything. I fell in love with a man and I moved. Everybody moves, especially when they get divorced. So what most people don't understand is I was divorced and I left the U.S. because I had no home. I had nothing. Like, so I left, of course I left a past behind, but I wasn't running away from it. I mean, I made the decision to come and live here. I made the decision, my husband and I, we made the decision to start a life here. And my children, they were brought into the conversation, and they are so excited about it because they have a home in the U.S. and they have the home in the U.K. now. So it's like, Jesus, I'm happy. Why is it bad that I'm happy? Why is it bad that my kids are happy? Jesus Christ, people. Get over yourself.
I'll imagine that they're gonna love the UK. It's a great country.
Oh, they will. They most certainly will. And they'll be coming in on vacations and stuff like that. And the way that we've set it up is we talk to the girls and find out what they want to do for like the upcoming year because they're still in school. And they've made the decision that they want to finish out school with all of their friends that they've always been in school with. And so, and I'm fine with that. I'm willing to sacrifice that to allow them to stay where they're comfortable with their dad, and they're happy and they're safe and they're taken care of, and we stay in contact constantly. And I'm not going to say it doesn't come without its drawbacks. Sure, I'd love to be spending as much time with my kids as I could, like I did before I was divorced, but that's just not the reality. I'm divorced and I'm married to someone else. So it's like, even if I did still live in the States, I would not still live in the same place. I'd move way the fuck away. I would move to the other side of the country, probably. Because being an addict, you go back into a familiar situation, and there's triggers.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, and all of my triggers are there.
Yeah, stay the fuck away from all of that. Both my parents used to be drug addicts, and most of their old circles are pretty much dead since they're 60 plus. So yeah, stay the hell away from all that.
I have to. If I want to stay alive, I have to.
Yeah, they say the same thing. The old circle. Oh well, my father. If you're around the same people who are still alive, you're just gonna fall immediately back into it. The day you have a bad day.
Exactly. I mean, all it would now. I'm gonna be completely honest here. Absolutely, completely honest. All I wanted to do every single time that I've had one of these confrontations or one of these falling outs is I just want to be able to go numb and just shut it the fuck down, because it hurts so bad. And I've been clean for over a year now, you know that. And I'm still having to retrain myself on how to deal with these situations without that crutch of numbing myself. Now, don't get me wrong. I will use a crutch here and there, but I don't abuse it. I will have a beer, but I wasn't addicted to beer. I'll have a little bit of wacky tobacco every once in a while, but I'm not addicted to it. Those medications, I was physically addicted. Like if I missed taking one every 4 hours, I would start sweating. I would get a fever. I would get an upset stomach. I mean, all the withdrawal symptoms. They would start out tiny, but that's how quickly it would happen. I would wake up in the mornings after sleeping for 8 hours in withdrawal. Withdrawal would wake me up. That's how bad I was, man. So I couldn't function until I swallowed a handful of pills and they started to get into my bloodstream. And then I would be able to function. So if that's not a cry for help, I don't know what is. I mean, just having to take medications just to deal, there's a problem. And there was plenty of people watching me do it who were aware of what I was doing. And just nothing.
Yeah. A good rule of thumb for addicts, like I'm not super experienced. I just got a lot in the circles with that shit. But a good rule of thumb is it's your husband's fault if everything goes wrong. Never do any drugs or alcohol or anything alone, and then you can blame it all on him. Because if you don't do any of it alone, you have another person checking up on you and making sure it doesn't become too much and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. But when the people around you are happier with you drugged and with your mouth closed, you're not going to get help.
Oh, yeah.
So those medications kept me from being me. And once I came off of them and started acting like me, nobody knew me anymore. Because I had been on those medications for so long and abused them for so long, I turned into a different person. Not a very nice person. I mean, of course, I was nice on the outside, but believe me, I did some shit. I lied my ass off to pretty much every person that I knew, at more than once, just to hide my addiction, and that's all it was. It was just to hide that, so I wasn't questioned about it or shamed about it, because I was quite happy being doped up all the time. It wasn't good for me, but when you're doped up, you're happy because you're doped up. I didn't want anybody to take that away from me.
Yeah.
So
that's how it goes, and then you're stuck.
Yeah. So now I start over. I mean, I made my amends with people as best I could. And now it's just time and just pretty much just proving with my own actions that I'm not that same person. And if you still want to be a part of my life, if you want to be a part of my life now, you are more than welcome to. I'll take you with open arms, but please believe me, I'm not the same person. And I'll never be that person that you want me to be again. I can't, because if I turn back into that person, then I go back to drugs. That's all there is to it.
It might be a bit early, but have you considered getting into helping other people with drug problems?
I don't know.
Because it could be quite a quite good thing to do, but you have to make sure that you're reasonably stable yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm nowhere near that. Nowhere. Like, I couldn't be a sponsor or anything like that. I mean, Adam, I'm glad you said that, because that brings up a point that I've brought up before. I did go to rehab. Like, I went to detox, and then I started to rehab, but it was all religiously based, and I couldn't stay there because they were shaming me for not participating in praying for other people that were going through their treatment, and I was shamed for it. So I had to leave. There's no place, there's no rehabilitation place like that for anybody like me. I have not found one. There is no secular rehab. No secular rehab. There isn't. They're all based around AA and the same AA mindset, which AA in the U.S. is Alcoholics or Addicts Anonymous, or what's the other one? There's Opiates Anonymous, which is what I guess I would be a part of. But that option is just not there for somebody like me. And I needed it, because once I came out of detox, and that, I think I was there for a few days in rehab, and once I came out of there, I needed the type of people that rehab offers to be able to deal with my unstable ass. But I couldn't, because they were shaming me when I already felt humiliated enough. They were shaming me about not praying for the other people that were there. And so it was like, I had no choice. I had to leave. I was ready to fucking hang myself at that place, because it was like, I've told you repeatedly, I do not believe, and I'm not going to freaking participate with your seances. I'll go to my room. I won't say anything to anyone about it, but I'm not going to participate. Well, you can't do that. You have to participate in, like, the group therapy sessions and shit, or they'll kick you out. So it's like, no, I'm not going to say, because I can't control my face. I can't control my face. And that is my own problem, and I know that, but I would be I'd get attacked. I would have gotten attacked, because I roll my eyes and all that shit, but when you're presented with nonsense and you have a brain like mine, you can't help it. You can't.
Yeah. It kinda
Especially
sounds
when
like a lot of,
the religion is what put you in fucking rehab to begin with.
Exactly. One kind of has to appreciate the irony of it.
That is one of the problems with people who are naturally loners. MC, what do you mean about that? Dude, I am not a loner. I am one of the most social people you will ever meet. I went to finishing school, for fuck's sake. I am polished on social skills. There's no way that I am a loner. Ask my husband. It drives him crazy. I fucking talk to everybody when we go out in the public. I am like, yakety, 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 yakety. I love people. Absolutely.
Yep. You definitely sound like an extrovert.
I mean, come on. I do a freaking YouTube stream and it's got my face and ass and stuff all over it. It's just like, hello? I obviously love attention. I am not a loner. And I do. I know I have a bit of a narcissistic personality and I'm okay with that because I control it. I counterbalance it with walking around in public without makeup on sometimes and getting a bit of humility. You know what I mean, man?
Yeah. No, I absolutely don't. But yeah, sounds
just say you do. Just agree. That's all I'm wanting to hear tonight. I just want yes men. That's it. That's all I want to hear. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding. It's not what I want. Hi, Grant. Grant, you want to come on and talk some religious bullshit? I have religious. Grant knows exactly what I'm talking about. He comes from the same kind of fucking family. But he's a man, so he's not ashamed quite as much as I am, or to the degree that I am, because he has a penis, and that's bullshit.
Yeah, both of you kind of despise religion with an ire I will never get.
Yeah, and you're not wrong. I mean, it's just religion. It's not the people. It's just the shit that makes the people we care about treat us like shit. That's what we don't like. That's what people can't understand, and it drives me insane. Okay, let's see. I know you can't see the chat, so I'm going to read it out loud so you know what I'm talking about, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, so MC just said, he said, there are too many people who believe that you have to share their pain to everyone. Some even extroverts don't want to share. Some of us extroverts don't want to share. Okay.
Most don't.
Yeah, I mean, well, my whole thing is I don't want pity and I don't want sympathy. So I don't share a lot except for like a handful of people. Like, I was unbelievably physically abused in a relationship. Like, you don't even know. Like, people talking about domestic abuse. Oh, my wife slapped me. That's domestic abuse. No, that's an assault. That's not domestic abuse. Abuse is something that happens over and over and over, whether it's physical or mental. So I went through that, but I don't go around talking about it to get attention. I go around talking about it to let other people know, other women like myself know. It does not matter how intelligent you are or how intelligent you think you are. There's always somebody out there more intelligent and a little bit more and a hell of a lot more dubious than you are, and they can sneak up on you and take you by surprise. And I want my experience to possibly be a lesson for other women like me that are taken advantage of. I mean, because I'm not ready to like talk about it yet, but I can tell you, if I see one more person say that words are rape, if I see one more person say that words are violent, I might get violent myself, because you have no idea. You take a freaking right hook from a full fucking grown man and be 85 pounds, 5'2".
Sends you flying.
Then you tell me that the slap that your pissed off woman gave you is domestic abuse. No, it's not. That bitch got the jump on you, and she smacked you, and then you grabbed her and stopped her. That is not abuse. It's not. It's not right. You don't put your hands on another person, definitely, especially in a moment of passion, but it's not abuse. So, that kind of shit sickens me. It really does sicken me. Because it's like everybody calling everybody a racist. It's like, then it waters down racism and shit like that. It's like, no, stop it. But,
I
Okay, so
absolutely agree, and it's annoying also with people just, oh, you got hit once. It's a full-blown assault. Oh my god, no, you got struck because you were being an asshole.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's not right, but what the fuck?
Okay, I'll give you an example. I had made the mistake of, let me see, I think it was something to do with laundry. I don't know because I lost consciousness, so it's a bit fuzzy. But I did something to displease him, and this is well into the abusive relationship, like well into it. So this wasn't surprising that it happened, but it was very painful. So anyway, I'd upset him somehow. And this isn't my ex-husband, by the way, for anybody that's listening. This is not my ex-husband. But he grabbed me and picked me up like I was like a human-sized pillow or something, or maybe a blanket. Like a log, I would say, and threw me as hard as he could against the wall, and it broke 2 of my ribs. And they didn't get treated because obviously if I'd have gone to the hospital, then they would have known there would have been abuse, and he would have gone to jail. So he wrapped me up with a sheet as best he could because it hurt to breathe. So he wrapped me up as best he could with a sheet, my ribs, and they healed as best they could. And I mean, if I allowed you and you felt my ribs, you could feel where they didn't heal right. Like they protrude out just a little bit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is domestic abuse, my friends.
Yep.
I can promise you that. I had to have a lot of surgeries because all the times that he hit me in the jaw, it fractured the roots of my molars in the back. So finally whenever I was able to get out of that relationship and then get in with a dentist and stuff and get the help that I need, because it was causing me pain, I got in with a dentist and I had thousands of dollars of work done to try and repair some of the damage and stuff, and it just didn't work, and I had to have quite a few of them taken out. So, I mean, I'm still living with the effects of that relationship. So I'm better now because, and here's the funniest part, this comes back to the religion conversation again, is whenever I came back and because I was not in the same, I wasn't in the same state, I was taken to another state. So whenever I got back to my hometown, I wasn't allowed to talk about what had just happened to me because it was so shameful. So I had to keep all of that stuff to myself unless I was talking to a religious counselor only. I didn't get proper therapy from a proper therapist or psychologist. So I had to keep all of that to myself because nobody wanted to hear it, because they said just go and pray and give it to God because we can't deal with listening to that kind of horror. But
that's pretty pathetic.
Yeah. So it's
utter failure of the role as well. But you look really good for having been messed up. I really couldn't tell. I had no idea.
Well, you can't. There's nothing you can tell from the outside. I don't have like any like scars on the outside. Like he never cut me or stabbed me or anything like that. I mean, it's all mental. Pretty much, and it's all, except for, I mean, I had plenty of bruises and pretty swelling, but the jaw thing and then my ribs, that was probably the most, the worst.
Yeah, and the jaw thing sounded really extensive, so I'm kind of surprised. So well done. Have a shallow compliment.
No, it's okay. No, I work hard to look as attractive as I do. I'm a makeup artist. Come on, man. So I think it has a lot to do with why I chose to be a makeup artist. Like, because most people are ugly as fuck on the inside, so let's try to make everybody as pretty as possible on the outside.
Yeah, sounds pretty reasonable conclusion.
And that's just a stab in the dark. I'm probably I'm probably completely off. I'm probably just vain as fuck, you know what I mean?
Combination. You're a woman after all.
I am. We do rely on our looks quite heavily because it's one of our best tools. It's one of our best assets. We have to. White people are drowning in privilege. That's what one of the comments in the chat says.
Yeah, you've clearly been privileged.
Well, I have been. I mean, believe me, there's certain points in my life where I absolutely have just been absolutely privileged. I will not deny that. I came from a very good family name. I came from a very stable family, like, financially. I had every opportunity that someone such as myself could, like, just be an American. I had all of that I could have ever hoped or asked for. But it came at a price.
Yep. That is a very, very healthy attitude to have. I mean, basically anyone growing up in our countries, they are lucky, and most people in those countries are fucking lucky, even those who live pretty poor.
Yeah.
And if you have that opinion of yourself and life, and everything becomes better. It really is what you make it.
Adam, I could definitely just lay down, curl up in a ball, and give in to all of my little cravings and addictions, all that stuff, and just go on. But I can't do that anymore. I mean, like, I can't. I won't.
Especially not when you have children.
No, I won't.
They're a bitch like that.
Well, my girls are fucking fantastic, and it's just, all they want for me is to be happy, because, I mean, the old adage is true. If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. And my girls are so happy to see me happy, finally, after all this time, without having to have medication, that they're willing to take this bumpy ass ride with me in whatever way that they can, or whatever way that they have to, you know what I mean? So yeah. I think I've done an excellent job raising my girls to be absolutely fantastic when it comes to this situation. And I know it's not fair to them. I know it's not fair. But I'm trying to make it better. And I know my oldest daughter's listening right now too, so I'm trying to keep my shit together. And isn't that awesome though? I mean, my eldest daughter, she listens to every single one of my streams. And she gives me feedback, and she gives me hints about what I should talk about next time and stuff like that. So it's pretty awesome. So, but I mean, I do know that one thing. I mean, I have raised some very, very good girls, and they will be very, very good assets to society once they become adults. So I can say that. I will take that win, because it's mine, and it's been fucking hard won. And I know it's not over yet, but I'm just saying, up until this point, they're fucking awesome, man. You have no idea. They have been the most mature people in this entire situation from the beginning. And that's the amazing thing. It's like the adults can't get on board, but the kids are like, hell yeah, this is awesome. My mom travels back and forth, and they have such cool stories to tell their friends, you know?
Yeah, and aren't they fairly young, like 15 or something?
My eldest daughter, she'll be 15 in August, and my middle daughter, and my youngest daughter, they both just had birthdays in February and March, so excuse me. So it's 15, 11, and 9. So
all right. Well, eldest daughter, you're lucky to have a mom who really tries and really cares.
Her name's Gracie.
Oh, Gracie. Yeah, good name too. Really lucky. I'll always cherish that a little bit.
I'm trying my best, baby. I really am trying my best. I might fuck up along the way, but I'm trying my best. And she knows that. All three of them know that. Now, my youngest, she has Down syndrome, so she's pretty much just like, yeah, fuck it. Mom's getting on a plane? Sweet. Can I go? No, not this time. Aw. And then she's over it. She's like, all right, give me my iPad. So it's pretty freaking interesting. Very interesting dynamic. But I'm headed back in July, and they're very anxious for me to get back. But the little twits, they're going on holiday the day after I fly back to the U.S. They're going for like 4 or 5 days. And, of course, they're going across the country. And I'm like, you little shits! But it's been planned for weeks, so. It's like, yeah, that's typical. That's typical. I come back to the U.S., and then you go freaking, 3,000 miles away yourself. It's like, stop running from me! Anyway, so. And what have you been up to, man? What's been going on? You talk for a minute. I'll shut the hell up.
Me talk, but I'm introvert. I don't like talking.
You are not an introvert. Shut up.
Oh yes, I absolutely am. I can sit inside a cabin for weeks and not speak to anyone else. I'll find that great. But yeah, I've basically been planning for my vacation. That is in a month from now, and I've been working a lot since my boss got a stroke, and my new nigga friend colleague is really bad at his job. He's terrible. He's low IQ or something.
Are you kidding me? Seriously? Come on, though.
No, he's a perfect example of a dumb nigger.
Ah, Adam, stop. You're going to get me flagged. Quit. Cut it out.
I'll get arrested. I want to go to jail. He's a good guy, but he's old and pretty stupid.
Bit of a dope.
Yeah. He's not all there. But he works. He's probably going to get fired soon.
It happens.
But yeah, I've been planning for my vacation that is in the middle of the next month.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna go to Germany and hopefully meet Devon again.
Oh yeah, BronyCon, right?
Yeah, GalaCon actually.
GalaCon?
So it's
okay.
small. The German equivalent.
Oh, okay. Well, where was BronyCon?
It's in Baltimore, U.S.
Where was the other one that you went to last time? Like when you and Devon met up last time?
Oh, it was in GalaCon, Germany as well.
Okay, babe, I'll get his icon. All right, I got it. Don't worry. He's getting on to me because I don't have your icon up on the screen. It looks like I'm talking to myself. I'll get it.
I hear voices. But otherwise, I've been in the US for BronyCon. I've been in the UK for Buck and GalaCon in Germany.
Okay.
So I've been around a little bit. But now it's only going to be GalaCon. And I'm also going on a motorcycle trip through Schweiz before that.
What is that? Tell the dumb American. I'm under-traveled, my dear. I am.
I'm going to prove to the world that I'm not a nerd brony and take a motorcycle and drive through Switzerland.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a nerd. Who says you're a nerd? You've never shown me any kind of nerdiness.
Oh, you have no idea. But I have to break the stereotype now.
So what is it? What nerdy are you?
Well, I'm a gamer, geek, dork.
Oh,
of course, I'm a brony.
Gamers aren't nerds. Stop it. I said no. Coming from me, like gamers aren't nerds. Like computer programmers, those are fucking nerds. Like they talk in numbers and shit. Like Ricky is a fucking nerd. He talks with like zeros and ones and code shit. Josh is a nerd. But they're both, well, Josh is a gamer too, so Josh is a gamer / nerd. Josh, if you're listening, you know I love you, so don't get your panties in a wad. But you're a nerd, you're a fucking nerd, you do it for a career, you know you are. But you're a good kind of nerd, and you're not a fat nerd anymore, which, high fucking five, you look fantastic. I'm so proud of you. So very proud of you, Josh. You have done awesome. I don't know how much weight he's lost total up to now, but I know it's a fuck ton. So use fuck ton as whatever kind of measurement you want to. He's no longer fat. His moobs are gone, and that is a hell of an accomplishment. Seriously. He's getting cut. He's getting cut up. He's gonna be slaying vagina left and right here pretty soon. Oh no, he won't. That's right, because he's a monk now. Oh God, he's gonna give me he's gonna hand me my ass for this shit. If he, because I don't know if he's listening right now, but if he is, I'm fixing to get it. Oh God. Wendell, go tell Josh I'm talking shit.
You might want to talk about the domestic stuff with him. I imagine he would be a quite good and sympathetic ear.
Well, actually, Josh and I do talk a lot about stuff like that because I'm completely on the side of like the MRA guys, like the men's rights and stuff. And I'm not saying that's what Josh is, because Josh is just in a place right now. But Josh and I do talk quite extensively about the roles of men and women when it comes to like raising families and responsibilities and shit like that. So we do have those conversations, and I think that I've kind of opened his eyes a little bit on a few things, and he's most certainly opened my eyes to more than a few things. Like, I never gave second thought to like the struggles that guys went through just to be a guy, you know, like I never thought about the pressure that's put on you guys to have sex. Like, if you don't have sex, then you're not a man, you're a pussy or whatever it may be. So I didn't realize that kind of pressure affected men that way, because I only thought about myself. Like, I only thought about the female perspective, and that was very, very selfish of me, but I want to be honest about it. And I mean, that's the way it was. And Josh has brought a new perspective to me that way. That's why I like talking to so many different people, because I'm able to get more perspective now than ever before. And it's refreshing. It really is. It's like, okay, most people in this world are hurting, but they're hurting for different reasons. Do you want to get involved with that, and why? And do you care, or are you just like trying to get some sort of gratification out of hearing other people's pain? Like, why do you want to know about other people's pain? So,
yeah, I'm mostly one of the gratification types.
What you mean?
I like listening to other people's pain. It's enjoyable.
Yeah. Sick, bud.
But yeah, Josh would be an excellent person to talk with about that. And yeah, he is right about most of the MRA stuff. And he really needs some actual good female attention.
Yeah, he
contact.
He needs. If he could find a few more chicks like myself, I think that it would help him so much. Because I think I'm a pretty fucking cool chick, especially when it comes to guys.
Yeah, you're a little bit too old for me, though.
Oh, and I'm a little bit too married for you as well. Absolutely. Nah.
Oh, well, wanted to rub it in.
To each their own, my dear. To each their own. I'm like a fine wine right now, I can promise you. My husband is not complaining one bit. Not even a little. I cannot figure out how to get your freaking... I loaded the picture in the computer, and I can't find the damn thing now. Like, I downloaded it from your Twitter, and I cannot find it. It's just going to piss me off. So, everybody just picture a purple My Little Pony in your head, and that is Mithridate.
Dark blue, not purple.
Dark blue. Dark blue. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Important details. I hate that you always say purple, and I don't get why people think it's purple.
Because it looks that way on Twitter. If everybody is saying if everybody's saying purple, because how many times do you actually go to somebody's Twitter profile and look at their full-size picture? You don't. So you're looking at it from the small little tiny icon that's either on your phone or on your laptop. So from that distance, dude, it looks purple. Because you have the purple background behind it. So, and then the purple highlights on the actual icon. So it looks friggin' purple.
But it's actually gray background.
It looks lavender to me.
All right.
Tomato. Why don't you let my husband make you a new icon? He's excellent at that stuff.
Sure, I can send him my stuff and he can do it.
Yeah.
I just need to get home.
Send it to him. He can crop it up, clean it up, and make it fucking spectacular. Seriously.
That sounds excellent. I can pay him to make a Sieg Heil avatar as well.
If you're paying him, you'd have that discussion with him.
Yeah.
You two, you know how to get in touch with them. You two work it out, whatever you want to do.
Excellent. I need an
he'll help you
animation that Sieg Heils. It would be perfect.
I'm sure he'd do it. Okay, so he's agreeing with you. It's blue. He's saying it's blue in the chat.
Yes. Thank you.
Freaking Shane just said, I miscolored a brony. I'm racist.
Yes, absolutely. You even species because you didn't mention the race of it. Is it a Pegasus or is it a unicorn? These things matter, you know.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so Neeb just said, it's because Sweden is so normalized to be in fags that purple and lavender look blue and gray. How do you want to reply to that?
He's the one. He's wrong. I got nothing.
It's Neeb, though. Come on.
Yeah. Isn't he kind of gay?
All right, so they're describing this purple of your avatar as blurple. Okay, so blurple or burple sounds like some sort of body function. So we're not going to go with that title for that color.
I thought it worked, but you're the artist.
Burple. No, guys, that doesn't sound like a good idea. Grant, when can you come in? You freaking hillbilly.
I actually got booted temporarily, at least, from the world's biggest brony convention. I think I mentioned it before by the original creator, and she was named Purple.
Really?
So fuck all of you people going with Purple.
Oh. See, I don't know what to do with myself because I don't have any links to share or any videos to share. I don't want it to turn into a bitching fest because I can bitch all day. I am a female.
Yeah, well, I don't have any interesting unless I'm going to talk about my trip to Germany.
We'll talk about it. Go ahead. Floor's yours.
I just... oh shit, I'm actually lost now. I got really lucky since I know a guy in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
So since we were both going there for the convention, he has a motorcycle, likes driving around, and he also has a father with a motorcycle. So I asked him about renting the bike. And he, yeah, good idea. And I'm also free, so I can take my father's bike. And we're just gonna spend a week touring through Switzerland. And you have, I think it's like the 100 top most beautiful roads in the world. Of 100 of them, it's like 20 of them are in Switzerland. So we're going to have a good time driving through mountain passing and all stuff like that. And I'm also meeting up with some random AIU fan.
Yeah?
Who I don't know, but he offered me a bed, which was nice.
Awesome. Very awesome.
If anybody has heard about Selvius Pass that they have in Top Gear, that's one of the places we're going to go through. We were hoping to go through Grosselnecker or whatever the fuck the Austrian pass is named, but we don't have time for it. Sadly.
How long is the trip? How long is that trip going to be? Like, with the motorcycle part?
It's let's see, it's 6 days, and on the 7th we're going to be back in Germany, and the 8th we have the Brony convention thing.
Sweet.
We have 1 day of flex, so we can extend the trip a little bit, but we'll see. I kind of fucked up pretty badly with that since I actually took my vacation 1 week too late, so I started planning the trip for when I still had work. And then my boss got a stroke, who had arranged everything, so everything got fucked.
No, yeah, I remember, yeah, you telling me that. Oh.
But thankfully it worked out, so it should be fine.
Well, I hope it freaking works out and they give you the time off and stuff. Jesus.
Yeah, they kind of owe me. So it should be fine. And after that, it's the Brony convention. Then I'm gonna visit my father for the first time in maybe 3 months.
Oh, gracious. Good. That is good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like my father, actually. He's in southern Sweden and basically live on a boat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Tell me he's a pirate. Please tell me he's a pirate. I need to know that he is a pirate.
No, but I've tried. I actually told him to buy a submachine gun and go to Somalia.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Whatever that African country is. Somali pirates.
Yeah, they're out in the water, though. They're not actually in Somalia. They chase them down. The U.S. Navy does a pretty good job at that, though. Okay, well, I think I'm going to wrap this stream up. I think I'm going to go talk to Grant and see if he wants to start a new one with me, and I might just do like a quick hour one. So if you want to come back into that one, I'll let you.
I'll have to focus on work.
Okay.
Running a little bit late.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on and chit-chatting with me for a little bit. I need to get some food, too, because I really haven't been able to eat too much today because I've just been so, like, knotted up stress-wise. And now I'm getting hungry again, so I need to get up and cook myself something real quick. But hopefully I'll come back in a little bit. Maybe Grant will be able to set aside an hour, be able to steal away an hour of time with him, get his perspective on it, see if I am just being an over-emotional lunatic. So, but thank you, everybody. Thanks, Adam. I'll talk to you later.
Have a good one.
All right. Bye, man. Okity dokity, people. I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Thanks for being my little therapy session. You really don't know how much it has helped. It really has, because having people around you to be able to bring you back down, help you clear your head for a few moments, get a little bit of perspective. It does help. Hey, Psycho, do you want to come and talk to me? You seem to be pretty cool. I told you that I wanted to chit chat with you anyway. I'm in a good mood and stuff now again. I don't think it's too late where you are. If you want to come in and come chat with me shortly. I think you have my email address because we've been emailing back and forth. So just send me a message or a friend request on Skype. And then you can message me back and forth. And it'd just be a chill conversation. Get to know each other so I can kind of get your perspective on the whole thing. Oh, okay. You're going to go swimming. All right. Well, the offer was there. The invitation was there. You declined. But anyway, I might come back in an hour. We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not planning this shit. So anyway, I'm out. I'll be out for a while. Psycho, if you want to come in, you said it's too hot right now. Maybe after you eat. Okay. I don't know how long that would be. I guess email me. I wish you were on Twitter so you could just DM me, but anyway, so bye-bye, people. Bye-bye. It was nice to see you. One more Wendell carpet bomb. Okay, I gotta go back to this. Screen real quick. I gotta go to the screen. Yes, Tevin. Dance across the screen, Tevin. Do it. Okay, that's not what I'm gonna go out on. Whoops.